All right, guys, I wanted to give you a little update on the Hardcore 24. You can see I have a, what is it, a 3S1000 Zippy. I got a 2S1000 Zippy. Both of these, I scaled it to where it'll fit both of these packs in here. And as far as the motor mount goes, I made the motor mount to where it'll go, you know, 18 size, 14 size, 13 size. So any of those quad motor sizes will fit. And it's basically a scaled down motor mount from the Hardcore 44 and all the other Hardcore models. So the back plate's made of nylon. We're also making them out of ABS. It allows you to go ahead and put a washer on the back end of the screws, so you can snug them down nice and tight. It allows you to also, you can flip this motor mount, this white piece, you know, either this way or flip it around the other way, and then you could mount the motor back this way. So for manipulating CG or getting your propeller farther back, you can do that. You know, the black plate mounts directly inside the foam, just like a, you know, the regular Hardcore model, and it's just an ABS plate, so it doesn't weigh anything but like grams. This is absolutely nothing. We scaled all the fins and everything down so everything will fit on there. Instead of having two main spars across full length, I did one that goes all the way to the end, and then I did one just for more strength in this area, just in case you get any crashes or stuff. It gives you more strength in this whole area across here, so it keeps the ass cracks and stuff, you know, from tearing out there. It's made for 9-gram servos. I think they're, I don't know, the Hextronic or whatever Greg Velasquez sent me. So it's set up for that. It's basically exactly like a regular Hardcore 44, except it's scaled down all the way down to 24. We're doing 4mm skids on the, you know, on these parts here, for the main fins, and then I'll probably end up doing some smaller, really low profile versions of the other fins on the ends for the winglets. And you know, at that point, it's looking pretty killer. I wanted to get the motor mount assembly and everything done before we took it any farther, because that's the, you know, that's the most important part of trying to get all this rear fitted back here. So now it'll actually fit, you know, propellers and sizes. Well, I'm gonna say the gap right there looks like it's about 5.5, you know, a 5.5 inch gap in between there that could fit. You know, I don't know if you're gonna be putting much more than a 4-inch prop on this little tiny plane, but it'll fit, you know, it'll fit a decent sized propeller on this. You know, say like this little 14 size motor, you can put a tri-blade on it that would absolutely rip, and you got plenty of room for the propeller. If we need to go a little bit wider, we can always adjust that in the router file and get that opened up and open it so the back end's open. You know, we got the winglets scaled. I think they're quarter by 1. Coming together real nice. Framing it up today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a light sanding, throw some 3M90 over it, and paint it over the weekend. Hopefully we get it flying by early next week. So here's what you guys have been asking for, so I figured I'd give you guys a quick update and let you take a look at it. It's pretty sweet, man. It's exactly 24-inch wingspan. You know, I was looking at going a little bit smaller, but by the time we sized the motor mount and everything, I wanted the aircraft and the motor mount and everything to be scaled. I found when you start getting airplanes down below 20 inches, at least on the swept wing stuff, you know, you might have to be wrestling with it just a little bit. So now that we got the motor mount looking pretty awesome here, I think I'm going to go ahead and start designing a micro drac. I don't know what the final size is going to be yet. Let's see how the motor mount scales into that airframe, and then we'll start looking at the size of the wings. So I'm thinking anywhere between 18 and 24 inches it'll probably come in at. But here she is, 24 Hardcore. Little fins are awesome on there, dude.